Hello, everybody. Dante here. I'm really excited to share with you that we're going to begin a level 1 and 2 Reiki course starting towards the end of July, beginning of September, for a month long, that is going to certify you and train you in degrees 1 and 2 of Usui Reiki and fill in the gaps of many different intuitive healing approaches and ways of working with energy so that you can start to deepen in healing yourself with energy and work with healing others as well. So Reiki is a energy healing modality that has emerged in the early 1900s from a man in Japan named Mikao Usui, though Reiki is also a universal approach to healing. There are teachings that connect Reiki way back to ancient societies, and beyond this lineage and the teachings associated with it, it's something that we're all capable of doing. So in this course, we're going to talk about the history of Reiki as this lineage and this specific frequency and energy healing modality. And we're also going to talk about universal approaches to energy healing medicine. Reiki is something that you first do on yourself. So we're going to learn how to do a self-treatment and how to develop a regular habit of focusing our attention inwards and using our hands and our awareness to guide healing energy to different parts of our body. Reiki is also something that you do for others, and we will go over and get the different approaches for doing an energy healing session on another. Many modalities of Reiki, and how I learned it, is touch-based. So hopefully you'll have somebody in your vicinity that you can do a energy healing Reiki session on and learn different hand positions and different approaches to start to allow your own intuitive approach to doing this energy healing to emerge. Get comfortable in working with others and see that deep experience that Reiki provides. Reiki is also something you can do at a distance. And Reiki is something that we can do all the time, as we're energetic beings. Wherever we focus our awareness and we focus our intention, energy will flow. So we'll learn how to charge crystals with Reiki, how to practice Reiki with trees and plants and animals. And we will learn how to do a distance Reiki healing session where we can send healing energy to someone afar to help them integrate these frequencies and go deep within themselves and allow the light to emerge. Distance Reiki can work on so many different issues, from health issues to mental and emotional issues. And we can also, even from a great distance, start to psychically awaken, to intuitively pick up on messages and find where in the body people have blockages so that we can help them clear those energies and live a beautiful, high frequency, happy life. Now, Reiki works with symbols. So we'll learn how to work with these symbols and what they are and what they mean. And it's a really beautiful way that we can also start to work with magic, in a sense, that once we start to activate symbols, we see the symbolism inherent in everything around us, and we can use symbols to charge energy into specific areas of our life. So that's the Reiki basics, though my work is, of course, typically as a channel. I learned Reiki 8 years ago, actually, and it was one of the most catalytic parts of my spiritual path. It's something that really brought about a strong and profound instant awakening for me. And I went so deep into it right away and did the first 3 levels of Reiki within a year. And I find that as the energies are increasing on the planet, many more people are just so ready to dive straight into Reiki and master this tool it is very much a gateway to opening to many other things in the spiritual field. And it's a beautiful foundation for anyone who wants to open up to doing healing work for themselves or for others, or even if you're just curious, it doesn't hurt to open the door and see what this is all about. Now, again, as I was saying, my work now is mainly as a channel and as a guide for people to sort of develop their own inner empowerment and to awaken to their connection with their guides and be a catalytic force of transformation in this world. So within this, of course, I will be able to offer a specific perspective on Reiki that allows you to as well hear the voices of your guides and listen closely to what the whispers from those subtle realms are as you're doing the energy healing work. We'll talk a bit about that, but of course we'll go even more in depth in that in the channeling course I offer. Though honestly, for me, Reiki was that first portal where I started to hear my guides and started to open and build that connection. And if it wasn't for my foundation in doing energy healing, I probably wouldn't have ended up being a channel, because it was in doing energy healing sessions for people that I started to hear the whispers, and I gained confidence in bringing through channel messages through doing that work. Now, one other thing that I can uniquely add to this is some insight into what the metaphysical reasons are behind certain blockages we may experience in the body. Every blockage has so many different layers of causation. Of course, it may have things to do with our posture and our diet, which we can intuitively pick up on, though we can also start to see if we're having issues with this part of the body, there may be emotional reasons and problematic belief systems, negative belief systems that limit us, that lead to that manifestation. And one thing I can uniquely help us develop through this Reiki course as well is having insight into why certain blockages are there and how we can find the remedies for the unique things that limit us in our spiritual growth and healing process. I'm really excited to offer this. I've done this a lot in person and I wasn't sure if it was right to do it online, but then I jumped right into doing the channeling course online and found it worked amazingly. So I have a similar feeling that the Reiki course is going to bring about beautiful, powerful results for everybody. And it's going to be a shorter program of just a month. And Reiki involves attunements where you energetically get initiated and tuned into the frequency. I'll do those on an individual basis. And there will be a live question and answer session every week. And then a couple of video courses to watch on your own time each week over this 4-week program. You can take it at your own pace and integrate the teachings as you will, and it can be a very powerful launching point for you to dive deeper into your own spiritual unfoldment and start to be a greater healing force in the world. And of course, the healing starts within. So it's also going to be an individual process of healing. And as we're creating this beautiful, safe group container, you can explore with those in the group deeper ways of connecting with yourself and getting some key insight into why there may be certain blockages and ways that you can work through them. And at this powerful time of the planet, initiate your own healing so you can then give back to the healing of the whole and the planet. So contact me if you have more questions about it. And I look forward to connecting with you in the course if you feel called to the journey. Much love and many blessings to you, and have a brilliant, beautiful, best day ever.